Oh, here it comes. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah. That classic Deus Ex soundtrack right there. What's up, everybody? Racket Lord here, and welcome to Racket Replays Deus Ex. A game that is considered an all-time classic, especially in the realms of PC gaming. But up until a few years ago, I never actually played it. What really got me excited about playing Deus Ex was seeing all the trailers for Human Revolution, and I was like, you know, I've always heard good things about Deus Ex. I never actually played it for myself. And the thing about my original playthrough of the game was it was supposed to be a non-lethal playthrough. Well, about halfway through the game or so, you receive a sword, and people who are familiar with Deus Ex know what sword I'm talking about. Well, as soon as I got that sword, my non-lethal run was over. I laid waste to absolutely everything. And I've always kind of regretted that, so this time around, we'll be non-lethal the whole way through. So, that's enough jibba-jabba. Let's start a new game. I didn't actually think about what difficulty setting I wanted it on. Let's make things interesting. Let's go on hard. I'm going to leave the codename as JC Denton. And I think I'm going to leave the face the same. Yeah, I'm going to leave the face the same. Why not? Alright, so you get 5,000 skill points to spend, which isn't really a lot, because as you can see here, things are pretty expensive. So, first things first, put all of our points into swimming. I'm not actually going to do that. I already know that that's not what you want to do. So, let's see. Let's think about what I really want. I'm not going to be putting any points into weapons because ideally I won't be using any of these weapons. But what's low tech? Knives, throwing knives, sword, pepper guns, and prods. Okay, so low tech is what I'm going to be speccing in. Let's go ahead and train ourselves with that. Now, the way I play this game is definitely very sneaky. Lockpicking is definitely going to be something that I'm going to want. And electronics. Am I going to be hacking? I only ever really hack ATMs. I don't know. I definitely do lockpicking and bypassing more than I do actual hacking. Environmental training, hazmat suits, ballistic armor. I don't really use those. Rebreathers, I really don't swim either. But I do a hell of a lot of lockpicking and a hell of a lot of multi-tools, so I'll train myself in each. Alright. Let's start the game.
Your appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter with the senator.
I take it he was agreeable.
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh yes, most certainly. When I mentioned that we could put him on the priority list for the ambrosia vaccine, he was so willing it was almost pathetic.
This plague, the rioting is intensifying to the point where we may not be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let it spill over into the schools and churches. Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
I've received reports of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Of course they're desperate. They can smell their death, and the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in Paris.
A bunch of pretentious old men playing at running the world. But the world left them behind long ago. We are the future.
We have other problems.
UNATCO?
Formed by executive order after the terrorist strike on the statue. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage. He's relocated to Vandenberg.
Our biochem corpus is far in advance of theirs, as is our electronic sentience, and their ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider.
The augmentation project?
Among other things, but I must admit that I have been somewhat disappointed in the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon. It's currently undergoing preparation and will be operational within 6 months. My people will continue to report on its progress. If necessary, the primary will be terminated.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon there will be order again. A new age. Aquinas spoke of the mythical city on the hill. Soon that city will be a reality, and we will be crowned its kings. Are better than kings. Gods.
Gotta love damn graphics. I know there are texture packs and stuff available, but I didn't want to do any of that. To hell with all that nonsense.
My orders are to stay here.
Okay. I want the pure Deus Ex experience.
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock.
Oh, getting that 40.
In the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation from HQ.
Welcome aboard, Agent.
So, we can get our Gordon Freeman on.
Paul,
Hey.
I thought you were in Hong Kong. Welcome to the Coalition, JC. I might as well start using your code name. Think I'd miss my brother's first day? Didn't think you'd have a choice. What's going on? The NSF. They hit one of our shipments. A few of them got away, but we trapped the rest in the statue. What are we waiting for? Looks like a textbook assault. The NSF took one of our agents hostage. The bots are holding the perimeter, but my orders are to hold back and send you in alone. I think someone high up wants to see how you handle the situation. All I've got with me is a pistol and an electric prod. I don't mind a test, but UNATCO better issue some hardware. Remember that we're police. Stick with the prod. It'll stun your opponents or knock them unconscious. A non-lethal takedown is always the most silent way to eliminate resistance. Just in case, though, Manderley wants you to pick an additional weapon. A sniper rifle, a GEP gun, or a mini crossbow.
Well, we're definitely going to go with the mini crossbow. Non-lethal for this one.
The crossbow. Sometimes you've got to make a silent takedown. Good thinking. With these tranquilizer darts, you'll have another non-lethal way to take down an enemy in addition to the prod. I get the idea. What's the first move? I'm going to give you a map of the island. If you can get to the North Dock, a UNATCO informant will give you a key to the statue doors. He responds to the code phrase, iron and copper. You could avoid a lot of fighting, though, if you found a back way to the statue. I'll see how it looks on shore. Your primary objective is the makeshift command center the terrorists have installed at the top of the statue. But don't forget about Agent Herman. We think he's being held on the ground floor. What are my orders when I reach the command center? Interrogate the leader. We don't yet know why the terrorists would risk an open assault.
Will do. Let's totally break this bag. Oh. No awesome goodies? I do know there are awesome goodies down here, though. Inside the shark cage. The hell's this doing here? Ah. Bioelectric cell will come in handy. We'll recharge my energy, which is used for augments. Get up. There we go. It's a badass looking security bot. You have anything more to say?
Just gonna stay here. There's been some activity at sea. I'm going to watch the coast. Why'd they bring you back to New York? I don't know what they have planned. I messed up an assassination attempt on one of the Triad leaders in Hong Kong. UNATCO pulled you out. It's a long story. You better head to the statue.
To hell with that.
Which Triad was UNATCO targeting? We'll talk about that later. How was your graduation? I want to hear what happened. I wish I could have come. At the time, I could have cared less that Mom and Dad came to mine, but it was a good thing. The UN threw a dinner in honor of me, the first nano-augmented agent. I didn't know that. Guess I must be old news. Dad made a toast. I don't know if you remember his old brown suit. A toast? That doesn't sound like our father. It was hard for him in front of the diplomats, but he savored every moment. Strange how proud he could be when so much was due to our augmentations. Yes, he was proud. I believe that much. It was nice to have done something for him and Mom. I wish someone could have been there for you. I'm used to being on my own. One can be too self-sufficient, I'm coming to believe.
See, you could miss that. Important character bonding and whatnot if you don't take the time to talk to people.
NSF everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on sight.
Are they?
NATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bum. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron and copper.
Okay. Well, I found some stuff. I want to sort of redo my inventory here. I want that as 1. That'll be 2. That'll be 3. Lockpicks will be 4. Multi-tools will be 5. Binocs. I can leave medkits in there. Same with energy cells. Another healing. I can get drunk. I can't right click and use it? Oh no. I have to go down here. Oh man. Getting wasted on the job. Hey. Hey. Take it easy. This doesn't count as lethal, by the way. It doesn't count if other people do it for me.
If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy's stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
There's no crouch jumping in this game. God damn it. Put that away. Default controls are a little weird. Wait a minute. Like, for instance, reloading a weapon is semicolon. What the shit is that? Oh, God. Let's take him out. And I do remember it's a little finicky sometimes. When it comes to knocking them out, you kind of have to be walking into them and get their back. Damn it. Put that away. And grab his body. You better not face me. Okay. Let's hide his body so that nobody will find him. Come on. Grab it. There we go. A gas grenade. Ah, that's lethal. I will be avoiding that, thank you. Right, so let's sort of sneak our way around this way. Pepper gun. That'll be useful.